Okay, so my first video, we going super casual. Hey y'all, I'm Ravyn. And this is gonna be my YouTube channel. This first video is gonna be called Ravyn's Room because I really just wanna sit here and tell y'all who I am, explain why I decided to be on YouTube because trust me, I've been running from this. But let's go, huh? Okay, so again, I'm Ravyn. And I just left my job. my favorite place to work of the lifetime. I just left that big, y'all. Why? To be a farmer. We need veggies. We ain't got no food. Food is high. But it's not just about me. We need veggies. The kids need to be taught these things. Like, it's a lot. I'm originally... It's crazy because all of my technical difficulties just now is the reason I ain't started on a YouTube channel in the first place. I won't let that stop me. As I was saying, so I quit my job. It's a place that I have loved to work for the past 5 years. I quit my job just so that I can move to Dallas, Texas and build community gardens. I have a passion for growing things that started with what I would say health concerns that cause inflammation in my body. And it's been a journey and a half to figure out exactly what's going on. It started off with me, going to the doctors, they giving me medicine after medicine, and my body reacting negatively to the medicine and me not understanding why. Which fast forward and I realized I'm allergic to preservatives like citric acid, which as we know is a commonly used preservative. And so that discovery led me to what I would say an obsession with health, and just trying to figure out, okay, how can I take better care of my body? Because I don't know where the food that I'm consuming is coming from if they gotta have all these preservatives in it. It's funny, my cousin's husband asked me, was I conspiracy theorist? All because I said they putting something in our food. Is that a conspiracy or is that the truth? Anyway, and so with that, I, feel like this is part of my purpose. I have a lot of things that I'm planning, and that's why I'm starting this YouTube channel. I really want to bring y'all along on my ride, surprisingly. That's why this first video, again, is in my room. Because I wanted to just sit down and talk to y'all. I feel like I have been procrastinating and trying to just be like, should I be on YouTube? I don't want to be on YouTube. It's oversaturated. It's just all the jazz. But here we are. So if y'all gonna listen to me talk for the next 15 minutes, we'll actually see how long it is. Then listen to me. Thank you. I have so much that I want to get accomplished. Like, I want to be on my Rihanna and be like, I want to get all this stuff done before 40. Like, yes, I want to get married. Yes, I want to have kids, twins to be precise. So if you're trying to marry me, make sure you want them twins because we having them. I want to open up a wellness studio. I should stop saying I want. I'm going to open up a wellness studio. I'm going to have twins. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have my own land as far as farming. I'm going to feed the community. We're going to have farmers markets. I'm going to own a juicing bar. I'm already juicing, by the way, link in the bio. Love juicing. It's crazy because I started the juicing just for family, for, again, health benefits, just for my uncle and my grandmother. And that spiraled to me consuming all the knowledge on like, oh, this juice is really good. This juice is really good. Beets are a freaking superfood. I never had a beet. Never had a beet until I drank a beet juice. Okay, now I'm consuming all the beets. Okay. With that being said, I'm trying to grow some beets, decrease my beet bill while I'm juicing the beets. I want to juice from the stuff that I grow, like all the veggies that I grow. I want to have blueberry bushes. I want to have apple trees, peach trees, all the fruit trees, even a banana tree, a lemon tree, an avocado tree. I want to grow grapes. watermelon. I'm trying to grow all the watermelon. Um, Raspberries, onions, garlic. Actually, it's a full moon. I'm supposed to be planting some garlic tonight. On land, build me a little house. I live in a tiny house. I actually like Victorian style houses, so I'd build a house like that on there as well. I'm trying to have programs for the kids so that the kids can learn how to grow their own stuff. Future Farmers of America was in the school districts, like where I grew up, but I don't feel like, I don't know, maybe it was a lack of representation. So I'm trying to let, all the girlies see me, whether my hair be like this, whether it be my hair, whether it be a different color, like we finna be outside. Because oftentimes people before us, they was already doing it. And by before us, I mean our ancestors. Because when I looked at my little census, my great-great-grandmother was a farmer. And the lady before her was a farmer as well. So clearly it skipped a couple of generations, which is why I think it's my calling to be a farmer, okay? So y'all can call me Farmer Ray. Oh, as well as I'm studying to be a herbalist because some in the medicines they giving us. But I guess that's the conspiracy coming out again. Anywho, back to being on my Rihanna. I don't want like a new car or anything like materialistic. Like I really do just desire to just be outside and planting seeds, literally, metaphorically speaking, like all the above. I'm really just in this level of growing. After going through that deep depression last year, I really felt again like I say again, but maybe the way that I edit this video, I didn't repeat myself, but I went through a deep depression. And in that deep depression, I experienced that after the fact, of course. I felt like I experienced that depression because I was not in alignment of what I needed to do. Like, I have a calling, and I'm not answering that calling by chilling in New York, thinking that I'm working a dream life. But yet somehow, oddly speaking, I feel like I knew that. Like the entire time living in New York, I was just like, I learned how to be more present. I learned how to appreciate the people that I gained, the friendships that I gained, the relationships that I got to experience, the people I got to experience, experiencing the city alone. Again, it was my favorite time of my life. Even though it was just last year, I make it seem like it was years ago. No, it was only 5 months ago that I was living in New York. And these last 5 months, I swear I've changed so much. Like, I'm me, but I have not lived in Texas in 9 years. My friends and family have all been here. 5 years I lived very close to my best friends. But living in New York, it was just me. I felt the need to start from scratch. It's why when I moved to Texas, I didn't say, oh, I'm moving back home. There's nothing back about it. And I had to be intentional with my own words because I felt if I wasn't, I could find myself back in that state of depression or like, oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't want to do that. And it just, that not even be, like I got a whole purpose here. I'm meant to be super great being here. And if I talk myself out of it by being like, oh, I'm going back home may not present the most happy feelings for some of us. Even if on the outside, home life looks like a white fence and peaches and cream. It ain't peaches and cream on the inside. Let me tell you that. I have an amazing family. I'm not talking bad about them, but we all know that trauma got to start somewhere, okay? And that's it. In the last 5 months of being back here, I feel like I have been head on, full blown experiencing my trauma. Whether some want to admit the role that they played in said trauma, or I want to explore said trauma alone and realizing, okay, that's a trigger of mine. I want to work on that. Oh, that's an area where I'm not exactly respecting a boundary. I want to work on that. I have read 3 amazing books since being here in these 5 months. One of them being Good Morning Monster. Shout out to Susie for recommending said book to me because OMG. If you have not read Good Morning Monster and you talk negatively to yourself, you need to go and read Good Morning Monster for sure. Like, hands down, go read it. The second book was Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. I recently had a friend tell me that I don't express my emotions. And if you know me, you know I tend to smile for a lot of my emotions, even when I'm going ham on your ass. I'm probably smiling while cussing you out, okay? And her saying that, actually, I was like, no, she didn't. Yes, I do. But I realized, no. Also, loving astrology, so y'all know as an Aquarius, y'all ain't gonna see them emotions like me, okay? But no, I don't want to be like that. And I feel like I've discovered emotions in the past 2 years. Like I have explored every realm of emotion in the past 2 years that now I want to be known as emotional. I want to, call me sensitive because I am. Empathically speaking, I definitely am. But a lot of times we run from those emotions, and for her to say that, and she's known me for so many years, I'm not going to act like that might not be true. I even asked my sister, like, you think I like this? She said yes. So, like, clearly I'm like this. So I want to work on that. And that's why Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown was so good, because she really explores emotions in a manner of breaking down what we are feeling, and is this actually emotion? Is this a characteristic, or is this a learned behavior? Like, what is this? What is this? And I don't think we explore what is this enough. But I am, and I'm gonna talk to y'all about it. Yoga of the Subtle Body. That's probably the third book that I read that I feel was so necessary, like, to read. Just something like meditation and yoga and all that jazz is like phenomenal for the body. Understatingly phenomenal, honestly. Like, I don't think that, you know what? Let me stop saying that. They tell us all the time that we should be doing yoga. They tell us every day that we should be stretching our bodies. They tell us every day that we should watch how we breathe in, because we don't breathe right. And we don't be listening to none of that stuff. We just be like, oh, my body hurts, my back hurts. Get to deep breathing, and you gonna really listen. Some deep breathing exercises will change your life. Okay? I'm gonna put all three of those books, those links in the description box. Back to me being on my Rihanna. I would love to have a bookstore, but in the studio I want to, I'll probably have a reading room. There will definitely be a reading room in that set studio. The studio is gonna be one for the books. I'm actually quite excited. I'm trying not to put a timeline on it, but I really want to show people, like, I may not have no Oprah money, but I'm on my Oprah, okay? We finna, like, Oprah got a whole school. My studio finna be right behind Oprah's school, okay? Like, that big. I always compare myself to Oprah. You ask me, I am Oprah. When it comes to generosity, when it comes to thinking of others, I'm Oprah. When it comes to trying to make it happen, I'm Oprah, okay? If I had unlimited funds, I would buy people so many things. OMG. And I want to open an indoor hydroponic garden or farm, I guess you could say. I know that there's container farming all around. I've been watching a lot of YouTubes on gardening and just making the most of what you have. I primarily, again, want the kids to be involved. I'm going to go to daycares, see if they have room outside or inside for gardening of any sorts. It's a whole initiative. I am networking my ass off to get these things off the ground. I had to really let myself know that if it's going to be somebody to take a risk, it's going to be me. I have moved to 2 states, and people have told me not to do that. Like, people have wanted me to play it safe, and that's why I'm doing this. Like, that's why we're here talking right now in Ravyn's room. Shout out to my artwork in the back. I got that a long time ago in Deep Ellum, like 2010. My best friend made that one for me. Shout out to her. That beautiful artwork in the back though, that's Art Soul. Art Soul Life. I'm definitely put his link down there too. Y'all go holler at my boy. Oh, also I got some pens back there. Jew Design. Love a good pen. Y'all wanna send me some pens? I mean, girl. Something else, journaling. I just got this journal. It's called Back to Me by Bloom Journal. Shout out to them. I love this journal. It's something that like if you don't even have to write much. She really only give you one page to write down a little prompt anyway. But this is my little bay leaf from a little journal. Like this random one. Why do you think self-love is important? And what value could self-love add to your life if practiced every day? Y'all did not come here for me to talk about that. I had a friend say they tried to Google self-love and I got upset. You cannot Google how to love you, okay? You can. I get a little angry sometimes. I get to yelling. But I guess that's why I'm here. I'm supposed to be on YouTube, y'all. My sister YouTube channel coming soon. What else am I on my Rihanna with? I guess the things that I want are all like come together. In my 30s, I want to build a community, and I want to be known for the community that I am building. I want y'all to see me in my Converse, because these swollen legs, I can't be rocking the Nikes like the half of y'all. So I rock a good Converse. Your girl love a Converse, okay? There's definitely some on the floor right now. Multiple pair of every color. I love a Converse. Converse is going to sponsor me one day. Y'all are going to see me in a Converse and my feet gonna be up, like, you know, like, it's happening. Right along Converse, I'm planning to have that Lowe's sponsorship, because if you're gonna do it right, okay? Y'all be seeing that on the Lowe's buckets? You don't? Well, you will. You will. My next video will be outside. This will probably be the only video that I do inside. I'm telling you it right now, because I can't sit here and just talk to myself like this. Even if I'm talking to probably 8 million people, will I reach 8 million people? Watch this video, only get 32 views. It's fine. Besides the point. I'm excited. I am so excited, and I really appreciate y'all for sitting here and listening to me. My next video will be coming soon, with me quitting my job. I'm not just networking. I'm also building gardens in people's backyards. I'm trying to do that for money, but right now it's just family. So if y'all want to hit me up so I can do that for actual money, please do. Also, email in the bio. Because it shouldn't just be like we shouldn't have to just depend on these grocery stores. They're probably gonna take me down because of all the money I'm finna be saving folk, because they finna be growing their own veggies. That's not the point. Don't take me away. I'm trying to help the people. We need food. But truly, and I'm putting myself out there because this is what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about growing my own veggies. I'm passionate about having food and knowing where it's sourced. Us having our own land and building a community around said land. And my friend gonna have some chickens in her backyard in a few years. Little do she know, her little family, they will be taking care of the chickens. While in our next door, we'll have all the veggies growing. The baby's finna become picking them peas and climbing on them ladders and them apples and pulling the grapes. It's gonna happen. It's happening. Like, but in order for that to happen, I gotta put myself out there and let the people know, like, hi, I'm Ravyn. I'm a farmer. I'm new here, but I'm committed and I have a passion for this and I'm driven. And so there's no way that I can fail. And I'm very confident in that. That's literally why I said we gonna keep it casual. I've tried too hard to figure out how my first video will be and all of that jazz. No. I would change the camera, but I don't need y'all to see no other mess in my room. But like, we're already growing seeds. We have a whole shelf right here to start these veggies. And again, it's a full moon. I'm going to be planting some garlic, okay? A couple other things as well. But it's happening. And every single day I'm trying to touch the earth, be one with nature, and then plant those seeds in other people. So let's get it. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, I hope it's soon. It'll definitely be outside though. And I'm gonna have on my gear, my overalls and shit. Oh, and stuff.